Hello everybody, this is Nancy Reinisch, facilitator of the Moab Women's Workout Weekend. And I want to apologize about my hair. I have been out exercising, which is exactly what you will be doing when we meet in Moab for our Moab Women's Workout Weekend. As I said in an earlier email, there's going to be a lot of transitions during our weekend, and so packing is critical. I've made this video to help you with a few tips for your packing to make your weekend go easier, so that you'll be able to swim, bike, run, and do yoga with fun and ease. So let me give you an overall of the first things that you'll need as you're packing this week. You're going to need three things. You're going to need a duffel bag, a big old duffel bag, to put all of your stuff in when you come to Moab. Secondly, that's your travel bag. This, however, is your car bag. And not to be confused with your backpack or your fanny pack. Let's go into a little bit more depth about each of the things that you are going to need to put in those packs. We'll start with Friday when you arrive at the recreation center in Moab. When you arrive that day, you're going to want to come with your car bag. Might want to label your car bag. See, mine says Nancy Reinisch on it. In your car bag for Friday, you might want to think about putting in your swimsuit, bringing a swim cap, your goggles, and your personal towel. All of that will stay in the bag, making it very accessible for you to get to when you arrive at the rec center. At that time, you'll have a chance to swim, or if you don't want to swim, you might bring some casual yoga clothes to do yoga. Then Friday evening, after you've checked into your rooms, you will have casual clothes because we'll be eating on premise at the clubhouse. But then that brings us to Saturday. Saturday is our bike and our hike. So what you will want to do on Saturday is bring your car bag. It won't have swim clothes in it this time, but now you'll want to put your hiking shoes in it, and maybe a ball cap that you might want to wear on your hike. And you might want to bring a walking stick or even a ski pole if you're that kind of person that likes to walk with that. This bag is going to go into the shuttle van that will be following us when we do our biking. And what are you going to need for your biking? Well, a variety of clothes, because as we have said, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing and bad clothing choices. So, of course, you're going to want to bring your helmet. No one gets to bike without a helmet. You're going to want to bring your shoes if you're a biking shoes person. Some long socks that will cover your feet as well as your ankles. You might want to bring a lock, and you might want to bring a tube. If you bring a tube, then we can help you change your tire. If you don't have an extra tube, then sometimes the shuttle van might not have the right tube for your bike, so bring that. What you're going to want is some biking gloves, and then some long gloves that cover your fingers. Some people like to bring arm warmers, and some people like to bring leg warmers. You'll want to bring an ear band or a head hat for your hat under your helmet. And you might even want to bring a little buff that can cover your neck. You'll want to bring a long shirt for biking. Most of us have shirts that have pockets in the back. You'll want to bring a wind jacket for biking. And just for insurance, you'll want to bring some kind of rain jacket. If it's your first time out this season, and even if it's not, you probably want some padded shorts. That will help your butt. What I do is bring padded shorts, and then I'll put a pair of tights over my shorts. And so I just put them on over my shorts, a pair of tights, or a pair of running pants. And then just to be sure, I always bring a pair of rain pants in case it rains. If everybody brings rain pants and a rain jacket, it won't rain. And then what you'll want to do is take your backpack now, and you may either want to wear your backpack on the bike so that if you have to take off one of those jackets or clothing that we just mentioned, you can put it in your backpack. This will probably be the same backpack that you will take with you when you go for your hike, because when you get to the trailhead after biking, we're going to give you a lunch bag. And in your lunch bag, you don't want to carry it in your hands. You're going to want to put this into your backpack. So whatever backpack you bring will be your hiking backpack. And if you want to wear it on the bike when you're going as well, you can. We will have the shuttle van that will be following us, but sometimes you might want to have your own stuff right when you need it. Or you might just bring a fanny pack. And of course you'll want water and hydration. Most of those things will bring you up to then Saturday night, which we will then go out to dinner. So you'll want some more casual clothes to change into that evening. And I think that's the gist of most of the things you'll need to bring. You'll want your personal items. You'll want some BYOB if you want to bring something to drink. Breakfast items. That will bring you most mornings. And the last thing, though, I'd like to mention is that on Sunday morning, when we do our final hike of the day, you might want to bring a pair of wool socks. You'll use your hiking shoes from the day before, but if you bring a pair of wool socks, there is one little bitty river crossing, and your wool socks will keep you dry. If you don't have wool socks, don't worry about it. Just bring 2 pairs of socks, so that one gets wet, you can put the other one on. And that's all. If you have any questions, please contact me. Looking forward to seeing you in Moab.